Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, no, these man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amerindian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back Contact that number 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-Hour Bus Service and Nature Tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Oh, not again, man. Not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them will fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. You'll never going to me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight, me darker than cool.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Good night, good night, good night, good night. What's up, peeps? What's up, peeps? Wagwan. Or should we say, Wagwan in? Oh no, it's night. It's not morning. So we're in the place, we're in the building. Hey, it's hot tonight, bro. I don't know what's going on. It's tremendously hot. I swear to God. What? Gotta say good night to each and everybody in the building. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening. It is Friday night. Yeah, man. Friday night on the place. You know, the place, all right. We good to go. If you guys hearing me good, please let me know in the comment section. If you guys are hearing me clearly, you know the code. You know what's up. You know we're doing it wrong here. So, you understand? Yeah, man. Yeah. Them says sticks and stones may break my bones, but nothing they say can move me. Excuse co-host in the background. I don't know where she there for right now. I don't know where she at. So, I tell you. Anyway, what go on in? What's popping in? What popping on the outer world? What's going on? What everything? It's Friday. Oh yeah, I'll doing this Friday evening. Hope you guys having a fantastic Friday. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome down. It is Let's Start the Things. You know, I think, oh, Scrap, I ain't seeing something. I'm not seeing my banner. Where is my banner? Why I'm not seeing my banner? Yeah, man. You're there on banner. You understand? Thank you, mama. Good night, everybody. How you guys doing, man? You guys hearing me good? Yeah, man. Lyric there on beep, 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 beep. Some, all them, your brother car, should have beep, 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 all day. I tell you, she used to sleep in the day, you know. And this girl wake up on a man and she used to sleep. This girl don't sleep no more. Still nighttime she don't sleep. Till I don't know when she closing shy. She didn't sleep for the day. And she hide up but beep 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 backside but beep beep. I tell you I ain't able. Well, I tell you something though, talking about she. Big up everybody in the building talking about she. I know y'all didn't see me live this man or last night. You know, Lyric pull out the whole internet wire. I come outside and see she got the wire chuck out from the little square thing on the wall. I say, oh, me, mama, when I look on the box, the modem or whatever you call it, it there blinking red. I don't know it gone, but I said, jeez. Stress out whole day yesterday, whole night last night. I tell me, boy, I can't ever go live, I can't do nothing. I can't upload nothing because everything is to me computer. All my video them why I got download or record, I got send it to me computer for upload it, for do me upload and everything. So once me got net, I can't send nothing no way. So it's stress out. Thank God them man come 1:30 this afternoon and them man fix up everything and everything good. You know what I do? I take some duct tape and I take the duct tape and I wrap it right round the box with it on the wall. Make sure it piece in the wire and I wrap it. See, even if she go and jock, nothing can because I try jocking it. So how I do it is far from the box. If she jock, it not gonna penetrate. Plus duct tape enough. I say not again, but I can't do that. Every little light she see, she gonna press. Yo, it's baby, right? It's kids. Remember them exploring. So what are you gonna do? Them exploring to the world. So what you gonna do? You can't fight it. Yeah, they will pull out the whole internet wire. I tell you, me know I hire she as a co-host. She hardly is come to work. You understand? Although she subscribers them still love she turn technician. Like I tell she, we was getting an internet problem. I never tell she we getting an internet problem. I don't know who gives you the idea that we getting an internet problem. Anyway, it is what it is. At least we up back and we running and we just give thanks to Almighty God. So you know what it is, guys. We got to everybody in the day. Like I said, guys, if you are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate to the channel by dropping anything in the PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle that is provided at the bottom of the screen. You guys could donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. All you gotta do is just hit the dollar sign that is on your device. Select whether it's a super chat or is a super sticker. Select how much money you want to send, and you send on is simple. Sending money through super chat and super sticker is very, very easy. Just hit the dollar sign right up on your device at the bottom of the chat and you go ahead. You understand? I also want to let you guys know tonight is members only. You know, like I said, weekends is going to be members only. This is how we doing it. You understand? Weekends is members only. You understand? is members only. You say? So if you're not a member, you can't drop no comment. You know it go, right? What up, people? You want to say it? Yeah, we up in the building, guys. You know what it is, right? So definitely, guys, you could support by even I'm donated to the channel by being a member of the channel for those $2 a month. Simple like that. You understand? So big up to everybody that definitely logged in on the ones and twos and the threes and the fours. You guys know how we're doing it wrong here. Tonight, we're gonna have some eat. So it's gonna be a quick live. We're not gonna be here too long. You know, we might just give you 1 hour and a half and then we out of here. Cause I don't know the thing already. Let me see how everything going, everything set. We see how everything go and everything set. Okay. Okay. Well, as you guys see the thumbnail and the title tonight, they got a big fight between the V-Pac and Forward Guyana. So it's crazy right now. We got that to talk about. So we're gonna go tap up on the Linden workers strike. We're gonna try to see if we could touch upon a little of that and see what they're talking about tonight. You know what I mean? New schedule soon. Yeah, people, you don't know the thing already. Who's the watch the cock in the building? I don't like say that. Big up my wife in the building. We said new schedule soon. Burr, 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 burr. All right, here's what we talking about. Everything up and everything running. Shout out to my wife in the building. You don't know she'll log in upon the check in. Shelly Campbell, good night to you. You know where to go already. Parkinson, big up yourself. Everybody in the building. Madu, we saying congratulations. Big up, man. You don't know. I didn't. I couldn't make no thumbnail, so after doing no thumbnail, this is how it go. You know, you don't see it alone. You know, but nevertheless, man, big up yourself. Cause we don't do congratulation long. We don't celebrate and all them thing. You understand? So yeah, we got that to talk about. We got a couple more things we're gonna run through quick and fast. You understand? See what's going on. I want to big up everybody in the building. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening, night, mid. You don't know. You don't know whatever you're doing, whether you're at work, whether you're home. You know what I mean? Big up yourself on the panel. The site, man. Yeah, man. Big up everybody in the building. I don't know why with these cheering and screaming, by. All right, you don't know it already. Shout out to everybody that is logged in tonight. You know how it goes already. We got so much to go through. So we're gonna touch on some stuff. You don't know what's up. Got a shout out to A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Yeah, man. You see me? They are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, guys. I know it goes ready. The telephone number is 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723. Big up to my brother Free Rose. Yeah, for Rose, big up yourself down there in Queens. You know how it goes ready. Like I said, the best Auto mechanic, guys, check them out definitely. Talking about auto mechanic, this is the best body mechanic, or should we say auto body and customized cars, we should say. It's all about it's all about N and C Chung Auto Body Repair. Yes, just talk about best auto mechanic, but this is the best auto body repair. Definitely we talking about N and C. N and C Chung Auto Body Repair. Definitely auto body and customs car. You know, it go to services paint, fender, bumper, customized body work, suspension service. Definitely got to shout out to Mr. Neville. Yeah, Neville. Why I keep saying Neville? Neville. Yeah, the CEO of the company, guys. Like when I say you call, whenever you call these number, you will be contacting, or should we really say will be speaking to Mr. Neville, the CEO of N and C Chung Auto Body Repair. And the telephone number is 718-623-3220. They are located at 111 Franklin Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. For more information, you could Google them at N and C Chung Auto Body Repair. Once again, the telephone number is 718-623-3220. All right? All right. Let me go through as we go through. We're going to definitely drop some more ads and all this kind of something and deal with it. Hey, this something. Hey, wait, this something. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, good night to you guys. We got 182 persons on the check-in. Big up everybody. High five, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Rennie, we're going on, sweetie. Hope everything all right. I got this video I want touch upon. This little girl down here, you know. Sean, come for your daughter. Trouble. Okay, V-Pac went live. All right, well, tonight, nice. Tonight, nice. Because I need to see my wife, they send me this video is. I gotta really check she when she's sending me stuff. I need to check it. All right, well, good. But we got things going on here, so definitely. So, okay, it's a 2 minute. All right, he must respond to. What's your name? Amanza. All right, we got that coming up. We're gonna go into that, but you don't know. I want to drop a video before we touch. I don't want to go for that. Penny in the corner, can't if I see something by. Yeah, man. All right, we got some. Hey, tonight gonna be nice. No joke. Tonight is gonna be nice. Like I said, guys, we got big war in the camp. And we talking about V-Pac and with name Forward Guyana. How many seen them, man? I missed them. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live by the time for me. Please like up the live for me. As we jump into our show that we got. You see, once the thing they say me seen on me. Okay, this one. Watch, right? How in this life is so this video one jump in first. And then we can go through, we gotta go through with Amanza and the whole V-Pac scene with the big fight down right now. It's big war going on between them. I don't know what's going on, but you see this politics game. This politics game is a serious game, you know. It's like this, right? Don't got time with politics. I don't believe in them. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just do not believe in these guys and trust these guys. You understand? So we soon jump into that. And by the meantime, this video here, I got him. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see what's going on here. All right, guys, we're back in the building. Jaja. Don't worry, man. Everything gonna good soon. Yeah, we back in the building, and like I said, you know what I mean. This video I want to show you guys before we get into the whole V-Pac and forward Guyana dramatical scene going on. All right, definitely. I got this video to drop, and it's a very serious video. Why? Because you really have to be careful with who you're lending your vehicle to. Really gotta be skeptical with who you're lending your vehicle, because this man wife or this man lend somebody who he think was a good person his vehicle, and if you see what happened to this man, what really went down, I want you to take a listen to this big man and hear what he's just saying. Let's take a look at this here and listen.
Shit is crazy, man. This
Let me let you know, this is a Guyanese man there, son. No. This is a Guyanese man.
morning, I was just about to go take a shower, and two United States U.S. Postal inspectors showed up to my residence here. They asked me, did you rent out this vehicle to a Miss Jones? I said, yes, I did rent it out to Miss Jones. My wife had to go and recover it back from New York because she was driving around, running the tolls them, and she had the car filthy, and plus the car was overdue for service.
This to show you how some people could really be dirty and stink. You lend this person your vehicle. Before this person do what they got to do and take care of your vehicle. This is what you want to know. It's like, man, before this person do that, this person running tolls with you, this is why you really got to be skeptical with who you're lending your vehicle to. Matter of fact, me, nobody can come and tell me, well, lend me the car for going away by. If I lending you me car, that mean you borrow me car in charge, you got to drive me car in charge. Oh. You can't drive telling me you borrow me car for go to New York and go no way. Me dying them thing. You come Georgia, you want to take a two spin. I won't mind one say no, you're a good driver and you're a man. Well, you got things. In case if me car damage, I know you got money could repair my car or whatever. You know? But me putting me car in nobody hand, I don't care who is you for go no way. I'm very sorry. Me in the end of me, you and Tom enemy. If it comes like that. Me in the end. I swear to God. No joke.
Right? She put a lot of miles on this vehicle. Anyway,
Oh, he had a we got. He didn't lend them. He had the okay. It's a rental company. Okay, well,
this shit is crazy, man.
here.
This morning, I was just about to go take a shower, and two United States U.S. Postal inspectors showed up to my residence here. They asked me, did you rent out this vehicle to a Miss
I know here. Did you rent out? Okay.
Jones? I said, yes, I did rent it out to Miss Jones. My wife had to go and recover it back from New York because she was driving around,
running the tolls them, and she had the car filthy, and plus the car was overdue for service. Right? She put a lot of miles on this vehicle. Anyway, they said that this vehicle was involved in post office theft. It was why she had it out there. That's one of the inspector there. That's the leave his card with me. Right? We cleaned this back of this vehicle here. We vacuumed the thing. We did not raise up at the bottom here where the spare wheel is. When the officer searching the vehicle and raise up there, they find over $1 million worth in checks.
Over $1 million in checks. Can you believe that? We really are gone. Over $1 million in check. Is what we she went really doing, man. Judge God. My husband had insurance on a car for somebody. Then they had so much ticket, the running told we had to cut it off. Right? It's crazy with these people, them. You really got to know who you're renting or who you're lending. Because even is a case whereby he rent his vehicle out, he has a renting company. You know what I mean? These are the things of people, you know what I mean, doing when they rent persons, when you got to be like, they got some kind of different kind of rules or regulation within your renting me car. I got no ways your status, but even if you got people is do bogus things, you know. That's why you see when it comes to renting vehicle, it's a serious business. It's not an easy business because here we say what they're doing with the vehicle. Got it stink also. Running tolls. Once there's something going on. Then at the end, then for second level, she running a racketeer with checks. So there's a next thing too. You know what I mean? Indeed, if the police pull this woman over and sit up, them man they want to take no talk. Remember, they ain't got no name for none. But yeah, if she got certain identification and certain things pertaining to her business and she could show, well, I learned this character, so, I don't think it would be a problem. But still, it's crazy. It's totally crazy.
That this young lady stole. Right? So they took the evidence with them and stuff like that. My wife drive this vehicle back from New York with those checks inside of there. If they pull her over and said this vehicle was involved in theft, in stolen checks, and they find those checks there, my wife could have gone to jail for no reason whatsoever. Man, boogaboo, I would have fined you. I would have knocked your fucking head off your fucking shoulder. You don't play with my family. You do not play with my fucking family. Yeah. You rented this car from us, and that's what you take the car to do, destroy this car. That's what you take this car to do, to go do theft in New York. Yeah. But don't worry, they're coming after your ass. Shireen? Man, that shit is crazy, man. If they pull you over, you could have been sitting in jail for no reason.
Well, I remember I had my airline tickets, all my I had all those proofs. So.
You know.
Saying I flew in the night before.
Yeah. This shit is crazy, man.
You understand? So just imagine what's going on. And it doesn't look like it's a renting company, God. It's just that he rent the vehicle, you know what I mean? Yeah, you want to visit. You know, nothing wrong if I rent the vehicle. You know what I mean? She wants sleep. I swear to God, she wants sleep. She ain't sleep for the day. All the day. Since I started the show, y'all already telling you that she ain't sleep for the day. Right now, she there on she edge. She wants sleep. She's troubled by herself. Yeah, you know, that's crazy at the end of the day. With Bo going on there. I ain't gonna tell no lie. That is crazy at the end of the day. With Bo going on there. Shout out to everybody, please like up the live. For know that to you were in tow vehicle and days with this individual they're doing. That's mad. You say? That's totally crazy. Yeah. Now let me get for jump into these stuff we got for you guys. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Make sure I get my files. Okay. All right, let me jump into this. So yes, sir. Cause you don't know the thing over yes, sir. Fling it over there, sir. And fling it back there, sir. Over yes, sir. You guys know let me deal with it quick and fast over here, sir. Now, you guys know they got a big scene going on between V-Pac or V-Pat or whatever their name, and the female and the next team. And they go by the name of Forward Guyana. Okay, guys? So here we're going on now. Let me run through this here, sir. Yeah, I get for here from the start and let me get for see what's going on. Big up everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Something, you know. Okay. You have to see if I get this thing by. Alright, I got it. Alright, give me a minute. As I want this thing, yeah, I could get to understand what we're going on as we go through what we're going through. You guys get to hear. We soon open up phone lines. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's take a listen to what's really going on as we go through the whole scene. You understand? You know it goes already, all right? Remember, like up the live, share up the live for me, please. Like up the live and share up the live. Now, this is a report from News Source, whereby they're giving us a little rundown upon how come V-Pac and Forward Guyana is in a whole camp, is in a heated argument right now. Cause what's going on is that when the two was collated, cause you know I think it's a two party collated or three party or something like that. But I think what happened, they had a conversation whereby Forward Guyana tell them that when we get into parliament, we're gonna take so much seat and we're gonna share the rest of the seat with you guys or whoever is it. Now it seems like when Forward Guyana get into politics, the parliament kind of them get a couple seat. It looked like they didn't stand up to the agreement that they made with Darwin Betts or Bess or whatever he named. So we're gonna go through this. We see a video he drop and all, so we're gonna try to go through it, dissect it, see what's up with what they're saying. Because still I try to forget for no going on with this whole agitation at the end of the day, right? So nobody don't move, nobody don't go no way. You don't know we there in the building and we doing what we gotta do. We up and buff, up and running. Please like on the live. Like Up the live. I mean, next phone, right? Yeah, like up the live. Oh, right here. All right, go. There we go.
Walton Desir cannot sell betrayal as leadership. She cannot silence her partners by twisting their words into threats. What she has shown is that her loyalty is not to principle, not to inclusion, and not to the people, but to herself alone. Amanza Walton Desir has bullied her way through this coalition, lied to the public, and abandoned every principle she once claimed to stand for. In her video on Wednesday, Walton Desir said she was sent a text from a V-Pac member stating, "Amanza, I am giving you one last chance to reconcile with V-Pac, or else I want it to be very clear that I do not take threats and bullying. He knows himself, and that is the last bit of grace that I will offer him," Walton Desir said, without naming the individual. As a woman in leadership, you do not call me or get into my inbox because you cannot get your way and issue ultimatum that yo bridge, and I take it very persona. Subscribe symbol of Forward Guyana is a bridge, so I want.
You understand? Simon, this is the first. So this basically this is what Darwin's saying. A lot of people, we make sure we get everything started out, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me jump into what Amanza said. And then we're going to get into the rest of stuff that we got for you guys. Tonight's supposed to be a nice night. Members only, let's get this. Nothing is wrong when we get there. Let's get into this.
I want to talk about women in politics and intimidation, and it's a serious topic because we are living in a time in this country where, every day a woman is being, you're seeing videos of women being beaten, of women being murdered, and of women being abused and intimidated, and we wonder as a society what is happening. And it's important when I stepped forward and offered myself for leadership. It was with the understanding that it will require having some hard conversations, and today is one of those hard conversations because for Guyana movement we have we're a coalition, etc., of three parties, and I've been inundated with calls from people making various observations over the last day. Thank you for your kind words, Candace. And anybody who knows me knows that I have always had the mindset, even when I was with the PNC, that if you have ongoing issues to be resolved within your party, within you do it privately. But let me say this very, very clearly. Today, a line has been crossed, and I am not going to hold myself out as an advocate for women and the defense of women and remain silent on this. So my approach has always been to be quiet, to be respectful. Now, as a lot of you know, Forward Guyana, as has been ordained, will decide who will be the has an important vote. Starbuck News carried an article explaining that we have an important vote as it relates to the chairmanship of Region 4, of Region 10, etc. I want to make something very, very clear to all and sundry. I will always make every effort to reconcile private and internal businesses privately, but I will not tolerate threats. And so to the young man who went into my WhatsApp and sent me a message that reads that I must, Amanza, I am giving you one last chance to reconcile with V-Pac or else. I want to be very clear that I do not take threat and bullying. He knows himself, and that is the last.
As you guys also heard what Miss Amanda said, no. You understand? You heard what Miss Amanda said. You understand? So let me hear what Darwin has to say. No, there was a CV named Francis, their life. Francis saying something over Pony Life. We're going to see what's going on with us as we go through. Definitely no. Because we got to really know what's going on. The truth and nothing but the truth. Got to be. All right.
I told Francis when he came to me, I told Nigel London from Forward Ghana Movement, a very credible, listen to the word, very, 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 very credible source told me, when Azadine, it's alleged, when it is alleged, because me want to sue me, but I believe it. When Azadine went and obtained his fuel license, I was a big mouth and the government had a problem with me. And he offered, it is alleged, I will fix that problem for you. And fixing that problem for me, I understand to mean, kill me. And I told them I'm not meeting with nobody that I don't want to kill me. They said to me, Nigel, Francis, best, let me put that aside. Right now, it's for the betterment of Guyana. I want to ask y'all a question. With everything I don't tell y'all just now, y'all will go to that meeting. And I went to that meeting, people. I swallowed my saliva and nobody knew. I trusted people like Nigel and Francis and they knew. And Jokes and Linden knew that. So I went to the meeting. When I got to this meeting now, here what this man offer me and V-Pac. I like your manifesto. I like your housing plan. That's why I tossed the idea and I'm going to see. So if you keep reading, I'm going to challenge you because you're going to defend where you're writing. Because why you write is why no. So if y'all call me into this room just to get my idea, here what was offered. Let me walk together. I said walk together how? Y'all done with V-Pac and just come with me. At the time, the man even had a name. I think the party with the name T. Mohammed Party. I closed in on my Forward Ghana movement. V-Pac movement. For coming to man, and the man can't even tell me what the party name. Further to that, he couldn't tell me what I come in for. So I come in here as an advisor, I come in here as a watchman, I come in here with a good looking face, but I ain't that good looking anymore. I get hold with stress. I used to be good looking. You can't tell me why I giving up, and me say giving up for comfort, but we must just come. This is a king. You're king over there, we must just come and follow you. So I said, no, what, am I wrong for saying no, people? I giving up everything, Francis, everybody, and we just coming. What we coming for? The man cannot tell me what we coming for. Am I wrong for not going? With everything what I just tell y'all. Just come. You see the man of a prime minister up to now? Just come. What coming for, Mohammed? Just come.
A whole different story. A whole different world. Anyway, let me go through it. You don't know the thing. Go show up the live, guys.
Americans putting in the coffee. I don't know. You guys really big up Amanza when she go in the embassy. Oh my God, Amanza, you look so started his own party. So I said, even I get 1/3 of the time, a year and a half, I'm gonna give Nicholas at least 6 months out of that time, so he could get a little experience as well. Everybody could get a first time and season ourselves a little bit and get a little feel for the space. So when we come back for the next election, we come back stronger. Everybody has a better idea. And if I was Amanza, if I had any conscience, I would have tried and coach new people and try and pave a way to coach the younguns, the green donks, because I self-confess green donks. I don't think anyone can say I'm not articulate or capable of standing up and speaking for hours without a script. I can do that, and I can speak on issues. I don't know why you would want to deny me going into Parliament. I was not there for the money. I am not here for the salary, for the duty free. It's then afterwards I come for learn. Because I kept thinking, why 3 years? Then I spoke with a parliamentarian. The parliamentarian explained to me that they have a duty free thing. You get duty free every 3 years. And like basically you could go the first day after Parliament, you could ask for this duty free. Most people apparently sell the duty free. And then like after 3 years and 1 day, you could ask for the next duty free. Now, I don't want to think somebody tried to renege an agreement for a duty free. Again, forgive me. I'm not a money hungry man. As I always say, I'm not here to be the richest man in Babylon. If I could be the wisest man in Babylon, I would love that. Because I would share that wisdom. That's what I would turn around and do. And were I the rich, I don't want to be the richest man in Babylon. I already know that from small. Right? My pursuit in this life is wisdom. It's more empathy. It's greater understanding. There are intangible things that can't burn or wash away or disappear or get stolen from me. The intangibles are the things I am after in this lifetime. I probably lived a life already where I had more money than I knew what to do with. In this lifetime, that's not what I am here for. That's why it don't attract me. So it saddens me to think or even contemplate someone try and ditch that arrangement so they put themselves in some duty-free window. Who's the man? And then she said we can give Nigel London 2 years. Now, with all the respect I had for Nigel London, I think a man, a preacher at that, a man of God, would be an honorable man. I know what book my brother is reading from. And Nigel did say to Darwin, well, man, I can't do that. That didn't sound right, blah, blah, blah. And he said he gonna give Francis a year. Said it to Darwin, right? And all of a sudden now, they all have the most reasons that V-Pac, and especially Francis Bailey, should not go to Parliament, right? Number one, because we were nowhere on the campaign trail. Demonstrably false, right? And apparently, we hearing these whispers, Darwin could be selling the seat, right? In bed with the PPP, okay? One of our members was told by the leader of Forward Guyana, don't trust V-Pac. What? I tell boy. The dog in my back, it's sticking again. It gains shin. It biting me boy. Aye boy. The dog Amanza. The dog Amanza from London. Wow. So, and these is very, is holy people. Furthermore, they had a certain person that is a bit homophobic, very homophobic in the party. And then I find out that one of the big party donors is a man who married to a man. Now, from the beginning, I was like, I believe in inclusivity. And that is why, because if you don't believe in it, you just end up with hypocrisy. I wonder how they just balance them things. You know what I'm saying? You on one hand like, yo, burn them out. Thanks for the donation. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the donation. Don't tell nobody. Right? So, the next question we had. So, like V-Pac done know we got some files. We have an idea of some of these sums that went in. Right? Because I see a statement come out from Firday saying, they had a closeout meeting and V-Pac did not attend and they did a financial report. Well, you know why that is, guys? Because V-Pac sent in a letter. After we really getting nowhere with this, we sent a detailed letter, detailing anything with the parliamentary seat And the finances, again, we brought that back. Accountability, we would like to know what the cash flows were because we're all going to be held responsible for it. Transparency and accountability, the very things that are not only in the Constitution and the document we signed to, the pact we signed with the people, but also important just on an ethical basis. Okay? These are the things we're campaigning on: transparency, accountability, and being incorruptible. So, you would think that would be forthcoming. You would think the next day V-Pac would get a response. Oh, I'm very sorry for the delay, guys. And I was very busy with the election, but and here's the blah blah, and here's the account, and blah blah. Here's the statement, and blah blah, and these blah. And any questions? You call me. The truth is, this what people that are dishonest don't understand. The truth has a rhythm. It has a flow. And for the people that don't practice it, they never master that flow. It's always staggered, right? Has a flow. Information flows. If I ask you, if you give me $100, I tell you I collect $100, and you say, Francis, from who? From where? What did you spend it on? How much do you have now? Transparency is me coming to you and saying, oh, 5 was from Trevor, John, give me 10, collect 20 from Lucy, blah, blah. And then I spend it on this, that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Now, that was my point of inquiry at the very beginning that turned me into a persona non grata. And I was assured that this thing shunted off to someone. Even if something happened to me and the request, maybe I did something, right? Maybe I go and commit some crime or something, and I'm no longer suitable. V-Pac still holds their place, and that's what we're saying. So we still maintain an interest in our third of the seat. And on the day when that time is due to change, I will show up fully dressed in my nice dandan. I have a nice suit in there and a tie. I will shave up my face and line up myself nice and spray my perfume and maybe put some bees on my shoulder right here because the gangster like that. And I will go to Parliament on that day with my fellow members of V-Pac ready. And, well, Amanza would have to deny us, but we will be taking up our portion of the seat. At this point, I don't think it makes sense to continue such certain formal engagements that we're a lot of focus has been on betrayal in the win camp and people not getting seats that they were promised, and I shared that as well. I thought that was dishonorable. You promise somebody a seat, you gotta give them the seat you promised them. But then I turned around and I was like, wait, where's the way? A dog in me back from my own camp. So guys, that is it. I told you the truth has a rhythm, and this is the rhythm. You tell me where I stutter. Tell me where I've stuttered, please. That is the rhythm of truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So I would like to know, for the people in Forward Guyana movement who sending threats now when they got placed and they work so hard, and Francis on Darwin and that one Nicholas spreading mischief. I thought it's only the PPP that use mischief. So I guess they have public mischief and they have mischief. Ah, I see. Mischief. I like it. But yeah, all of a sudden we went from ally to foe. And why? We don't know. But that's just how it go. Politics dirty by this thing. Dirty. You need Marvex for this level of politics we have in Guyana. So at the end of the day, on the playing field, I do see a number of narcissists, right, that would benefit, from changing their ways before the next few years elapses. V-Pac is gonna stay on the grind. And what I'm gonna tell you guys, I know a lot of you are disappointed, but let me paint you a different perspective, right? A few years ago, I had a revelation that showed to me that sometimes in this life, the things we consider bad that happen to us is just good in another light, right? I can give you an example. If you were in a relationship, you're doing business with somebody that you could not trust, but you didn't know, was the right time to find out you can't trust that person? Is it after a day, a month, a year, 4 years? It's gonna hurt at any point. You're gonna feel bad at any point. But when would you feel worse? You would feel worse waiting 4 years to find out. That would be shocking. So after I digested the grief, because I did grieve over it, right? After I digested that, I found space for gratitude. I found space to say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful that this happened now, that it didn't happen in 2 years or 3 years, and they would have destabilized this whole operation. I'm glad it happened now, that we tried our best, that we did written correspondence, right? And it would have still been at the stage of waiting for them to respond to it if Amanza hadn't gone and done that live about V-Pac threatening her, and then the series of escalations I've seen, because I know it's very important to her to control her image, this image that she curates to the public, and to control things in general. It's very important to curate this image, right? So, to those ends, I know there's a whisper campaign that's been going on, or V-Pac and whatever. I was spending my own money to boost posts and stuff, not donation money, okay? And when at the point now, when it was coming close to the, I told you guys when I told Amanza and guys I have to go back to work, Amanza didn't turn to me and say, well, we've collected a few $1 million in donations here. How about we and help you just tide over this next couple of weeks so you could go on all the campaign things. She's like, oh, okay, I understand. So I went back to work. I don't thief. B-man is not a thief, man. Gotta pick one struggle in this life, guys, and I chose it. $182 million just lounging in my back pocket because I had a pump station to build and I never built it. I have that kind of money. See? I don't have gas to store money, but nothing really there, so it's just gas and money. That is what happened, right? No, nobody in personal bashing. You go into personal bashing. No, I talking my truth. If any of you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I preface this by telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I'm sharing my personal opinions with you as well, right? So there's no personal bashing in there. Everyone has their redeeming qualities. Unfortunately, in this particular instance here, I thought there was too much duplicity, dishonesty, and downright fabrication. So I'm really sorry that this is where it's at, but I need to come and be clear with you guys so you know. So V-Pac is going to be, we maintain our interest in the seat, but you're going to see us campaigning as V-Pac, right? If we looking to join any other coalition, we will let you guys know. Not just as in life, not all relationships work out. So I know some people can say, oh, well, we don't trust third parties. We are still who we are when we set out to do what we set out to do. We spoke to the importance of transparency, accountability. We got into a coalition with other parties. We demanded transparency and accountability in that space. If we ain't get it in that space, you see us move out to that space, it's because it did not align with the principles that we promised to adhere to in service of the people of this nation. So we will stick to that, right? We will stick to it. And let it be known. So go to Mr. London. Well, Corinne, I hope you are able to listen to this live as well, and you avail yourself of the truth. I don't know what truth. The truth is, Amanza decides she's going to take 3 years, give Nigel 2, and they're going to shock out V-Pac. And if there is Nigel asking if there's any signed agreement, is there any signed agreement? You was one of the people that verbally agreed. I don't know if there were any y'all, to my knowledge, y'all had a verbal contract. And any pushing to sign anything was delay. But y'all had an agreement that I was privy to, and it was reinforced. So it is dishonest, duplicitous, and disingenuous to suggest that because it's not on some paper somewhere, nobody ever said it. That is not something I would expect to hear from a man of God. And I would expect it when you told Darwin, right? And nobody never called me directly. Even though Amanza told me, well, if anybody's to go in Parliament, whatever, you and I, Francis, we would have to choose them, or we would have to lie to me by. I had to go find out from the law. So, Colleen, I hope you go check the law. Check the Constitution, right? And you come back and tell me, Colleen, how you reconcile your principles of fairness with whatever truth you heard there, because I just told you what happened, right? So that's all. I'm not here to fight nobody, to abuse. Like I said, it's given me great sadness even to know that we're in this position. But superseding all of that is my commitment to you guys. I told you I'm always going to come and level with you and tell you what is going on. So we put out that statement in the WhatsApp chat, a letter, no response to it. The next response we had was that Firday is all of a sudden doing a closeout meeting, and at that meeting there will be some sort of financial report and all these discussions. That did not suffice for us, so we made wait to just before the meeting and send them a letter saying we are not coming to that meeting. We want disclosure on paper, and up to today, no financial disclosure, nothing on paper. Right? Plus, I ain't even talk about the team that, anyhow, I don't know. Y'all must tell me if you got any cookbooks that y'all know. No, the other guy, I don't know what motive y'all think Darwin had. I work so close to it. I don't know what motive you think he had. If anything, I know Darwin won back his fuel license, but they offered it back to him. And he came to the public and he spoke about it in the same way that when we were going through elections campaign, somebody reached out to me. They're trying to get me to set up a meeting with Azudin and Amanza, and they had some fuel refinery thing, and they had billions of dollars in US investment. And if I helped set up this meeting, and if I could sit in the room and help to broker the meeting and whatever, they would have rewarded me handsomely. Well, what did Francis do? I came and I told you guys. And that would be a warning for anybody else coming thinking they're going to corrupt me. No, thank you. Keep your freaking money. Because that seemed like we're selling out our country just for a couple dollars. Peanuts. I am not that person.
We're going to hold it there now. Because we get for understanding here for done the live anyway. You understand? And this kind of crazy at the end of the day, viewers and subscribers, you know what I mean? But this is the same thing make I tell you that I do not believe in politics. All of these, one of them got them eyes on one thing, money. Even Francis just now say, money. No, it's wrong if that is what happened. Now let me get a little rundown with the news bulletin that we get for here with the news to say, and then we're gonna get into What we got? What we talking about? Take a listen to this, guys.
Infighting between the Vigilant People's Action Committee, V-Pac, and the Forward Guyana took center stage on Thursday, as the two sides have begun clashing over the lone parliamentary seat won by its coalition, Forward Guyana Movement, FGM, in the September 1st general and regional elections.
So that's knows, right? That's know that there's the whole thing. They say when they win, which in the mean like win, whether is being president or getting into parliament, because a matter of fact, we was not seeing the Forward Guyana on the radar as much as you were seeing the Win Party and APNU. You understand? Now remember, it's all about money. You got to forget money when it comes to campaign. It's money. It's either you get people to sponsor you or you got your own money for spend. You understand? So bear in mind, this was what was brought to the table, Francis. I mean, Francis was there. We're talking about the next guy. You understand? Nigel and Amanza. So it's a case whereby it looked like Darwin. Yes, Darwin is the name. So it looked like whoever Amanza them tell Darwin that, you know what I mean, pertaining to the party, because Darwin is V-Pac and they got the Forward Guyana. So as you hear, big fighting start between, because this will end up happening. The Sato, when they get in parliament, this will gonna happen. Listen carefully.
V-Pac, which is headed by businessman Dorwayne Bess, came out swinging at FGM leader Amanza Walton Desir, issuing a statement accusing her of bullyism, dishonesty, opportunism, betrayal, and proverbial theft. Just one day after Walton Desir took to social media in a Facebook Live to accuse an unnamed member of V-Pac of threatening her via text message. According to V-Pac, Walton Desir has proven beyond doubt that she is unfit to speak of inclusivity, while according to Walton Desir, as a female leader, she will not be tolerating threats, being bullied, or being shouted at. Politics is often called a dirty game, and Walton Desir has shown herself to be one of its dirtiest players, the V-Pac statement said.
Wow. When there's a V-Pac Darwin said that, you know what I mean, as you just don't hold Francis. Francis is basically saying that, yo, Amanza and Nigel, London, you understand, sell them whole heap of dreams. Say, yo, don't bother with that thing. We can make money when we go, we can get our seat. And all of these things. And it never, ever happened. It never happened, guys. That is crazy. You understand? That is nuts. No joke. Now let me continue here. We're going on.
Walton Desir cannot sell betrayal as leadership. She cannot silence her partners by twisting their words into threats. What she has shown is that her loyalty is not to principle, not to inclusion, and not to the people, but to herself alone. Amanza Walton Desir has bullied her way through this coalition, lied to the public, and abandoned every principle she once claimed to stand for. In her video on Wednesday, Walton Desir said she was sent a text from a V-Pac member stating, Amanza, I am giving you one last chance to reconcile with V-Pac, or else. I want it to be very clear that I do not take threats and bullying. He knows himself, and that is the last bit of grace that I will offer him, Walton Desir said, without naming the individual. As a woman in leadership, you do not call me or get into my inbox because you cannot get your way and issue ultimatum that you will burn this bridge. And I take it very personally because the symbol of Forward Guyana is a bridge. So I want to be very clear. Too many of our women are being lost to abuse and to bullying and to intimidation. And you see me as a female leader and you believe that you could come and you could threaten me. I do not take threats. According to the V-Pac statement, the party knows nothing of Walton Desir being threatened. V-Pac says Walton Desir is hiding behind her skirt and plays the victim.
So the video I just now show with Amanza, so it seems like Amanza saying that she's being threatened. You understand? So you want to know what kind of threaten. When I heard it, I was like, what kind of threat she's really getting? Like, what are you talking about threat? You know, like Darwin threatening you? Yeah, I look so comfortable when I was You know? Linking and drinking and having fun. So how now this man then your inbox threatening you, Miss Amanda. Me understand Amanza. That's kind of crazy. But you see how things is go left. And there's the problem I got with people now. You see me, if I say I'm gonna do something for somebody, I'ma stick by my word. Now I know we live in a society, a day of age whereby they got sometimes you say, yo, and give you 10 grand Friday. You don't got this 10 grand to get this smart from your heart, you know, because well, they got two type of people. They got people who would tell you genuinely that they can give you something and would genuinely try to give you it as much as they can. I can tell you when I say as much as they can. And then they got these next set of people is tell you that to them and give it just to make you help them get through it, wherever they getting through it. And when the time reach, them ain't give you nothing. Now when I say they got some people is give you it and genuinely give you it because through anything is like this. I say I can give you 10 grand, right? Friday come, something I go and end up crash me car. God forbid if it happening in real life, but you know, boom, I go and do the no or so, things always happen. This is what I'm trying to say. So boom, now I go and crash me car. Now when I was to give you the 10 grand Friday, I go and crash me car Thursday. I cannot give you the 10. I don't know why he's got a yarning like this. He's getting mad at this thing by. Yeah. I can't give you the 10 grand no more because I go and crash me car. Now in a case like that. But I won't tell a man that, oh, yo, I can give you 10 grand Friday. And then when you're looking for, because I don't know you're looking for this 10 grand in need. And then when Friday come, I can't give you the 10 grand. I beat it. I hiding and ducking and like we say, babble and weaving and ducking from giving you the money. When I promise you this money, you know, I got the money, but I just trying to make you a fool. They got people like that. So basically, it's like this. What how the statement is showing the forward Guyana movements. Let's continue.
Walton Desir is a former executive of the People's National Congress Reform, PNCR, and its umbrella coalition party, the A Partnership for National Unity, APNU, which he resigned from earlier this year to form the Forward Guyana Party in June. In July, Forward Guyana coalesced with V-Pac, which best formed in January, and the People's Movement, TPM, headed by Lindener and religious leader Nigel London, forming the Forward Guyana Movement, FGM. Walton Desir was announced as the FGM presidential candidate, while London was later announced as the prime ministerial PM candidate. Walton Desir is also the head of the list of candidates submitted by FGM, meaning she is the only one empowered to write the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, to appoint members of parliament MP for the party. FGM earned 4,332 votes in the September 1st elections to gain its one seat. According to V-Pac, the coalition members had an understanding that any parliamentary seat won was to be rotated. The agreement was simple. The parliamentary seats secured by our combined mandate would be rotated equally among the three partners.
Oh, one seat rotating between, what bumble is this? But not even 3 seat them man get, 1 seat alone them man get. This crap I really is, man. Once again, according
to V-Pac, the coalition members had an understanding that any parliamentary seat won was to be rotated. The agreement was simple. The parliamentary seats secured by our combined mandate would be rotated equally among the three partners. That was our pact, the V-Pac statement said.
So what do I mean by the 3 part now? Look, that's crazy. Let me listen back from the top here, so with this.
Walton Desir is also the head of the list of candidates submitted by FGM, meaning she is the only one empowered to write the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, to appoint members of parliament MP for the party. FGM earned 4,332 votes in the September 1st elections to gain its one seat, according to V-Pac.
One seat.
The coalition members had an understanding that any parliamentary seat won was to be rotated. The agreement was simple. The parliamentary seats secured by our combined mandate would be rotated equally among the three partners.
So, okay. Amongst the three partners, that mean there's Darwin, Nigel, and Amanza. Okay.
That was our pact, the V-Pac statement said. Though GECOM had noted that a parliament seat could not be shared between a joinder list, the FGM seat could still be rotated, given that the three sides submitted their list of candidates as a single party and not as three separate parties. According...
Oh, you hear that? You hear that? There you go again.
Though GECOM had noted that a parliament seat could not be shared between a joinder list, the FGM...
GECOM don't tell him, say the party can't, it can't be like that. You know what I mean? It cannot share like how is V-Pac and Forward Guyana movements. But then you gotta remember that they didn't come like that. They commanded it one. Excitement for a fact.
Seat could still be rotated, given that the three sides submitted their list of candidates as a single party and not as three separate parties.
Yeah, I get that. You understand what's going on there? Although it's two separate parties, they still come together and collate as one. See, then hearing the Forward Guyana movements / V-Pac or V-Pac / Forward Guyana movements was just Forward Guyana movements. So they could get a chance to rotate the seat because it's one seat. So Nigel gonna take one, Amanza gonna take one, then you know what I mean? Back to Darwin, then start over again.
According to V-Pac, they want their share of the single seat. According to V-Pac, Walton Desir anointed herself the sole power broker and divvied up the seats in a 60-40 ratio between herself and London, leaving V-Pac out in the cold. The parliamentary seat belongs to the collective. It was won by three parties, not by Walton Desir the individual. V-Pac will fight for its rightful share of representation. We will not apologize for demanding honesty, inclusivity, and real leadership, the party said. Subscribe.
Yo, that is crazy. That is so crazy, guys. But as you guys just know what's going on there. The mad. You know what I mean? If it's a case like that, definitely they are wrong for what they're doing. Them definitely wrong for what they're doing. Because, you know what I mean? They ain't right. They ain't right. If you say that toward we gonna rotate this seat, we got to rotate this seat. Wizzy Sense is telling me that we gonna rotate this seat, and now it's time for we rotate this seat. You are too playing greedy. So all the time you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You are too sit down and you are planning about the money and all these kind of things where you are gonna get in. And there's it. Now you can't live though without any cool like that, man. This is cruel. That is cruel for them man let out Darwin in the cool like that. Okay. One lie down. Hold on there. I got one part left out. Hold on.
Walton Desir, cannot sell betrayal as leadership. She cannot silence her partners by twisting their words into threats. What she has shown is that her loyalty is not to principle, not to inclusion, and not to the people, but to herself alone. Amanza Walton Desir has bullied her way through this coalition, lied to the public, and abandoned every principle she once claimed to stand for. In her video on Wednesday, Walton Desir said she was sent a text from a V-Pac member stating, "Amanza, I am giving you one last chance to reconcile with V-Pac or else."
So this is what they're saying, that Amanza betrayed the whole scene. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. That is crazy. For sure, yo, you know, I'm really sad how money is the root. The love of money is the root to all evil. I really remember that. Not money is the root to all evil. For the love of money. And if it's a case like this, you know, it's messed up to know that these guys, you know what I mean, they're nice. That's not nice. Miss Amanza Walton and Mr. Nigel, come on, guys. Y'all could do better than that, bro. You guys could definitely do better than that. You know what I mean? They're nice at all. They're nice at all. They said, but it is what it is at the end of the day. That's why it's always started to see me. I don't believe in politics, buying. All of them is there for money. I don't care what nobody say. Not for y'all this call, but Aubrey Norton, Nigel Huge, this, Don left out, Mohammed, this. Every one of them is there for money. I don't care what none of y'all say. Whether it's black, whether it's Amerindian, whether it's Coolie. Money. This is what politics is about. If we could find a man like Burkina Faso, Abraham Traore, sorry. We could find a man like that. It's good to go, but it's hard. It's so much years upon years it had to take before Africa could find somebody like Abraham Traore. It's years. Because people like that, you can't find people like that in licky, in yummy, we see the money on them eyes just start going on like, yeah, the man is not that. The man is a true sender of God. And you can't find in certain politics, you crazy. And man was saying that, yo, me want no big mansion, I don't want no president pay, nothing. Pay me normal, like, oh yes, pay me, give me a normal crib. How it meet to this now with Forward Guyana movement? PPP must be laughing at them right now, boy. AP and you must be laughing. Bang. Oh shit, boy.
Bang, 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 brother. Blessings.
Yes, sir.
Blessings to you, brother.
Yes, my brother.
Brother, Abraham Traore is even a legacy. Abraham Traore is going to be right in history books. Listen. So these shit politicians, brother, them ain't left in no legacy, brother. Look, Obama was the first black president for America. Big man, is only me and you know that. You, the younger generation don't know nothing with that, and they care nothing with that. Because he left no legacy, he left no impression. He history done already before it can even go anywhere. And that's facts. For these politicians in the Caribbean, brother, them ain't left in no history. Them ain't creating no legacy, brother. Not for them, brother. That way show you that that's why Barbados is a small country and it stands so strong in the Caribbean. Understand? Because it got legacy and history there. And so they got to check it. Why feel Barbados money so strong? The whole system of structure, bro. So right now, forget a man like Abraham Traore, you gotta get a politician that looking for fight against other countries, not people. fighting against the people, big man, and keeping the people down. You gotta look for somebody that don't them ain't studying, but them got 5 years in here. Them looking for make this 5 years, understand me, become a memory, become a legacy. Even Abraham Traore take back the country from them people, brother. Abraham Traore was going to call election in 2004 or 3, you know. The people is who tell you they want no election, big man. So it's not like this man bully way and there and say that, you know, this man was going and called for election. The people say we want no election. We want you run the country. The people is who call the shot, you know. It's not this man calling the shot, you know. Aye. Not this man calling the shot, you know, sir. That's what speak for a leader, brother. That is what speak for a leader. And when black people wake up in Guyana and around the Caribbean, brother, we can see a difference. Because you see, these 3 educated people here now and the shit movements, they might not be shithead, but the movements and the vibes is bare shit. Because if black people got any unity now, right? Now, you win 1 seat. Now, first and first, right? This is what you want you think. Do not blame Amanda. Understand me? Look at this thing on a bigger level, big man. You win 1 seat. First and first, when we sit down around the round table, understand me? The intentions wasn't we can win 1 seat. When the whole big jump up done, is then we see we win 1 seat.
Real thing.
This first thing that jumped at conclusion that we can behave like clowns and spin around sharing this seat, that's a clown thing, big man. For you having 1 seat, you need somebody strong in there. And especially if in a case that is Amanda in the barrel, you need Amanda there. Because what election show me? Amanda was the only body is who show you all the rigging. That I got 100 people at one house. That what G-Com doing. That this and that. You want somebody in there strong. That even if it's a one voice, it's strong enough. You don't want a set of clowns spinning around in there, big man. And then when the 5 year done, the 3 of them look like puppet. What if Jack Dio can do? Jack Dio can use as puppet. Jack Dio may even talk about it. That look, these clowns here, they share 1 seat and spinning around. If them had any brains, them would share the 1 seat on the private table. And let Amanda run it, but still they got their own private table that they sit down and say, well, hey, Amanda, you should bring up this, hey, you should talk about this, you should this. And that's where the unity start from. That's where the strength will come from. If they ain't got the unity and the strength to do that, and you can argue over 1 seat that you can't do nothing about, you ain't got no shit voice when you're in the 1 seat. None. How many even got no voice and he's the opposition? You're telling me with 1 seat. So this is the vibes I want people to look at this one. Look how black people still divided. Look how black people still dep on shit movements, even if they dep on brains. Your action is what speak louder than words. So you could go the most education. You move like shit, you're shit. Plain blank. Why you feel the other races don't respect we? Because don't care how much money we got or how much education we got. With we movements in we neighborhood, with we movements in we house, with we movements in we party. These people judging we pan. You feel these people judging we pan with talent, when these people know that we create most of the things in the world. Everything, history is there to tell it. Still don't respect we. Why? Because we can't sit down on we own wrong table. So if the 3 of them come together, and this is the outcome, we win 1 seat. You mean for tell me y'all can't sit down behind the private doors? Understand that when Amanda come, understand me, to Parliament, and she songs the voice, it's 3 voice coming out today one time because she come there well prepared, because the 2 y'all sit down with she and y'all bring up a lot of ideas, y'all bring up a lot of things that she want to think about. Y'all well prepared she be, like if it's election or remember now, right? And this is what a lot of these shitheads in Guyana don't understand, you know. All know y'all supposed to be preparing for the next election. And if y'all gonna be fighting, understand me, now, when y'all gonna really start preparing for the next election? All know y'all supposed to show in black people, especially the youngsters with brains and head, Understand me? That look, they see this party coming strong. You see, since them in the one seat, them is the only body stand up in the house for the whole 5 years. Understand me? With vice, understand me, representing we, not even the opposition is stand up against we. What them should be doing, looking for bring light with the one seat, make the one seat shine bright. But no, you're gonna fight for this one seat, just like what the typical black man can do. And Jack the Yoga said, look, I tell you that's stupid. Where the man, the other one gonna say, I tell you them is beer house slaves, them is fight for everything. Don't care how little it is, the fight for it. And that's what we doing literally in the streets too. You get carry and your brother vex with you, want to fight with you, your friend hate you. A carry, you know, you don't even turn a billionaire or just a carry and the vex with you, boy. Oh Lord, I buy a house and he vex with me. He vex with me because he's still renting, but you want rent, big man. I used to be investing in a house.
We get next card. Yeah, my brother. Big
Is the energy. This is the energy. So watch it on a different level. Don't watch it on a man that moving so big man. Look at it on a brains level. Because even if it happens so right, them is puppets be running around in a seat, go up there, changing seat. But if one of them voice in strong like she, knowing history good, I could stand up against Jagdio. Jagdio will make a puppet of them. And it's facts. Bang.
You got a point with what's going on there. But remember what them man say. Even though G come end up telling them that, oh, yo, it can't come as 3 party, it gotta come as one of them commanding it the one seat was to be sheared up. But it look like now Darwin getting left out. Although they win the one seat, they already know that it's one seat and they had to share it up. I ain't blaming Amanza. I want to know that it's a lot of things pertaining to it still. You understand? So I mean blaming Amanza, but still, being real is being real. That's what I say. Hello, good night.
You love them, Rasta. But here me take only one seat, right? It's like this year. That man got 36. Got 16. No, them get 12, right? And she got the 1. No, when it comes to regional elections, she won 6. She's the kingmaker in parliament. I can't how them vote, right?
Right.
For make the regional thing there. But here I saying, no. CB man and Darwin and them rowing because they want to sit down in parliament and wear suit and tie and collect a salary, right? But they got humble, they got holy line. Look, you see the woman, right? There's an empress, there's a warrior, right? And she now is the kingmaker in there when it comes to regional election.
Real time.
He won vote, right? The kingmaker vote. I believe they should even make the deputy speaker in parliament. Some of them same PPP people now, when they got vote for they should legitimately make sure, if they want to say, well, we got a democratic country running and nobody vote with a pencil and them rub out the pencil mark and put it when I want to put it. God, there's always see it if you give me a pencil for vote with, right?
Straight up.
Well, here I say in the whole election there, right? Why? Well, everybody take it and lie down. Because what I see is full robbery. They're gonna joke out people eye, right?
I know that.
And tell you, humble yourself, boy. You gonna wash it out and put little salt when it clean up. And don't look too clean. You know what I mean? But here I still saying that man be man and them gotta humble themselves. If them and there for sitting, this go wrong here. Just all the unity within the franchise where you make.
Real thing.
And still give the woman some power. Cause remember now she was a vice in the last 5 years.
This is it.
And a heavy vice in parliament, you know. Because she stand up part of the man and them speaker man would have put there.
Yeah, real thing.
What ban corruption and them kind of words, right? You imagine you taking out the vocabulary of usage of word in parliament, you gonna delete the out of the context of reasoning. You can't use corruption in parliament. Them is nonsense. So I remember them got humble themselves and done with the peace. It's one seat, G. It's one seat. Why you going to answer for?
I telling you, boy, straight.
He want to feel and he want to feel. You go and sit down in the back bench in parliament. You could do the turn your suit and tie and go and sit down in the back bench and listen and still learn.
Yeah, man, for truth.
No, me know we would have going as a stupid for the guy left the human let you run the thing. It's like if she gonna take a 3 year and then Mr. Landon gonna take a 2 year. God, he's another fierce warrior.
Yeah, man, for real.
It's like me them B man and them got Lord, them is no common, them man is good enough AI generated vocabulary punny mission out there. And they feed them people with them get out Google and these chat GPT. Look, eyes right for me profile. Eyes right, that's what you have to do on Facebook. Because them got me under restriction for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Them planning for take away me account. So I start right till now they can't do me nothing. And I get sent to something 1,000 views in the last 90 days.
I watch though.
Kid.
Respect my brother.
They got left the home unless you touch a thing, G. Man, I got humble yourself, boy. Darwin done his drive Addy and Aston Martin and all them fancy car. Humble yourself, no boy, and all the car, no.
For real.
No, I mean, you got the money, campaign hard now. You got 5 years for campaign. Because you can get cheap almost in the next go round. You just gotta live good with the people and let the people know, well, watch. I show you love to the human and I put you there. But
right.
With this one.
Right.
Me, nobody, that's how I say it, though. The guy is one seat. It's one seat. I feel a parliament, you gotta go sit down in the back.
Big up yourself, God. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Father. You don't know. And you got to point the way they're saying indeed, you know what I mean? You're not lying, bro. You understand? For real. And the matter, the fact is that indeed, Amanza being there already, Amanza know the ropes, Amanza got a power vice. You understand? Let she do she thing there. She and Nigel are so I'm so amazed by Nigel. No man imperfect, but when it comes to battling and fighting for people freedom and certain things like that, since I've been watching at him and listening to his shows and so forth, I'm definitely impressed by him and love the man vibe. Same thing with Amanza as a female. Now I can remember as we going through the election lives and so forth before it came down to the election and everything. A lot of persons was saying that to you, Amanza is power, and we do need a woman sometimes. It's got to need a woman inside in certain thing. But remember, within the talking was mentioning that when you see it come to a woman power, when it comes to embracing a woman in certain areas, especially just like the election area, there's a very thin line with showing a woman love. When it comes to men, a lot of men doesn't want to see a woman be a boss for them, stand up for them, run things. No, when it comes to a woman thing, I don't have a problem if the country get a female president or a female prime minister. Come on. Because I see a lot of countries that have female presidents or female prime ministers, their country is running very smooth, very good, and all right. You know what I mean? So I don't see it as a problem if a female president or prime minister is in power, or even you're putting a woman there to do what she gotta do, like what Amanza is they're doing. Now, this banner name Darwin or whatever he name from the when I wanna see this aisle thing, I feel a little vibes, but then after I don't really like he vibes. Is this bossy kind of banner, this Elvis kind of banner to me. Me, you know, little Elvis-ish. I don't like Elvis banner, I like Elvis and chat up too much. Then when I see they're running for they're in the politics, you know, I say, oh God, this got to be an ego thing going on here. So it's either he want to get back at somebody, I feeling. Because what PPP do, he does jump in this thing because he got a material motive. You understand? But like Francis said, you know, they give you back his license, he get his gas license for deal with the thing, you know what I mean? Them give you back his thing, but I feel like it was something like that. He had an ulterior motive. Now, let me come to the one seat, indeed, like what people are saying, you know what I mean? Just give them a chance, man, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard for you find people that would take the backbone and allow a man for doing thing. There's only you'll find out with certain it's hard. It's only certain people because they got certain rich man out there that has business, multiple businesses. But guess what? They naming that to the front. They're using somebody else's name to the front. If you get where I'm coming from. Because they want to be anonymous. They're looking for this show off. They're looking for this hype up. They're looking for none of that. They just want to be humble. I can give you the money. You put your name on it, and I can fund you the money. Wise you look as you deal with it. That banner ain't look like none of them. He want there in everything. He want to say, well, I left them let them thing, like learn this thing. But I think he done already take teaching. He done went to college about. He done went to college about parliament and politics. So he done make up his mind that I know what I going and do. Hello, good night.
Good night. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
I miss you for a couple mornings, night, everything.
I know that.
But anyway, you're there wrong.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. My problem is, it's not with Amanza, not with Jordan, but it comes down when you sign, when you put your dot on the paper. Everybody beating up Jordan West. You gotta look at all sides of the story. Jordan West is not mad with Amanza. If you listen to what he said, Amanza get the majority and the balance she gave to London. You see, even if she get half, she should have divided the other half between Darwin Best and London.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I get in it. Okay? The man I'm fighting because of the what seat. It's for the sign to. And like he expected, just stick to her agreement because they signed the paper. You see, she only had a word of mouth. It would be a big difference. You listen to both sides. I listened to London and everything. And London did not tell the truth when he was speaking idle. I listened to everyone then. Amanza gave couple eyes at also London. We say he's a perfect preacher. No, the politics is a very dirty and nasty game. When they're dirty and nasty, I leave Guyana with it. Come to America, it's worse than America when it comes to that politics. Okay, and you know what they're going to be done the rest? He's American citizen, and he had no right in politics. The only way he think he had to give up his nationality here for America. That's the whole bottom line of the story. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, man. Real talking. This is what he's saying. Remember now, it's not picking side. I'm saying a man's got good meds with what's going on, but indeed, you can't split up the thing like down left Darwin out it. You gotta get Darwin at least a couple percent out it or something. So of course, this what Darwin's saying is that At the end of the day, when she done do the split up, she left he out. Why did she left he out? Where's the cause? Why you didn't get a 10%, I mean a little 3% or 2% out of the percentage that definitely was handed out to them, you know what I mean? So she could have made a split up between her and Nigel. It's about 7 Heaven Auto Repair. Proudly presents you the big black and white throwback. Goes down tomorrow, the 27th of September. Kicks off from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. R Road, Lisa Island Vibe 16. Island Vibe 1316 Antioch Park, Nashville, Tennessee. Guys, hold up about DJs on the car, $20 before midnight. For more information, contact 616-545-8855 or 770-866-8106. 02. That's 616-545-8855 or 770-866-8106. Is how that big black and white throwback goes down tomorrow 27 from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. All right. It's about Cato Home Health Care. Let them cater to your loved ones. Trust in Home Care for peace of mind. They're located at 1424 Veterans Drive, Street, Suite 3A, Conyers, and their telephone number is 770-348-7532. That's 770-648-7532. You could visit their website at www.caterhomecare.com. That's what we're talking about, man. Shout out to Mama. Love you. You don't know what's up. It's about custom cornhole bags and equipment. They're on board. 10% off using our code. That's Tag the Things. Like I said, guys, you could visit them on website on Yahoo at slide doors for you at yahoo.com. Like I said, guys, I got my cornhole bag. Soon get a game. I got my colors them. Can't wait for show them. But Lyric don't leave this thing alone. How much time is got? Every time I come on the table, it's gone. They were gone and play with it some way, but I got my shit. So shout out to the Sliders family, man. Thank you so much. Definitely, like I said, guys, head over to our website. That's www.letstartthethingsTV.com. You're gonna see the flyer up on our website. You hit it. Once you tap on the flyer, it's gonna take you straight to their website where you could purchase your cornhole bags. And like I said, you could design it. It's origami logo. You could put your logo on it. So when you head over there now, they're going to show you a box where you got to put the code in. Remember, Tag the Things. That's the code for you to get 10% off of your cornhole bags and equipment. All right. It's about Elias Inc. for all your office, school supplies, and more. Elias Inc. located in Linden and on the west side. The Linden location is 544 Block 22 Bismarck, Linden, and their telephone number is 592-681-6550. Those persons on the west side, you could visit them at Boat Deck, Vidnook. You don't know it, go already, and their telephone number is 592-674-3980. That's 592-674-3980. Remember, Elias Inc. for all your office, school supplies, and more. And like I said, guys, they got fridge, freezers, fan, AC, microwave, TV, you name it, they got it, right? Remember, 20% off anything you purchase done at Elias Inc., but you must be subscribed to the channel. That's the only way you could get the 20% off. Okay, guys, you know how it goes already, right? Is about Strictly Tatted. Definitely the number one tattoo shop in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And like I said, guys, if you're down there, you could visit them at 1205 Harrogate Street. Their telephone number is 910-389-9678. That's 910-389-9678. You could follow them on TikTok. Also, you could follow them on Instagram. Okay, guys, you know how the code go already around here. So big up to everybody that's on board. Gotta shout out to my sister from my next mother, Shelly Campbell. Yes, guys, it's all about that skincare solution for all ages. Come on, guys, you need to give her a call. You need to give her a support. For those persons who may be interested, you guys could call her on 917-602-8456. That's 917-602-8456. Also, you could follow her on Instagram at MK_Shelly3. That's MK_Shelly3, or number again 917-602-8456. That's what we're talking about, all right? Shout out to everybody that definitely check Imp on the ones and threes. You know the code already. This is where we're gonna pull the curtains down. It was a pleasure being here with you. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. So you don't know the code, go already. Love and peace. Like I told you guys from the very first start, it's not gonna be a long life. 2 hours and we done touch the 2 hour mark. So peace and love until tomorrow. We out here. So see you guys, all right?